Hey guys, it's Koala from Animal Gaming 69, no sexual innuendo implied, also known as Brantification, but since we're friends, you can call me Brant. And today I've got a gameplay for you, Black Ops II Meltdown, with the LMG, the LSAT. Oh my gosh, this weapon is OP, and I feel bad about using it because I bitch all the time about OP weapons. Anyway, so this is gameplay, as the title implies. Shows you how bad I am at this game. But I still managed to go 12-4, so I guess the other team didn't really have their priorities on. I'm just kidding. It was a 4v3. We had 4, obviously, and but still, you know, it's about gun skill too. And so for some reason I went 12-4. I could have been easily killed. I get 1 right here, and then gosh, the LMG is so overpowered. Look at this. Just, okay, watch this. Ready? It's probably, let's count. 1, 2, 3. Probably 3 shots. That guy was dead. I think the 4th shot, fired was through a wall. But I do have FMJ because I'm pretty good like that. Wall bangs are my favorite. So just loads of funny moments in here. One right here is I'm really nervous, and since I'm terrible, I'm just like, alright, I'm just gonna plant at the last second. And I'm really, look at this, look how finicky I am. So I get the bomb, I'm like, oh, let's go, we're gonna plant last second, and then the guy's like, well, guess what, I'm waiting for you. So it's like, oh, I'm bad at sports. So that's a really unfortunate situation, but anyway, there's loads of those. You can see them in the background. And a funny thing is that my friend Jorge was really pissed that that guy was using target finder. I'm like, dude, I was using dual band, so that's pretty bad. Shoutout. I don't want to say shoutout. That's just so weird. Anyway, but I was playing with Aaron and Jorge, and Aaron has his own YouTube channel called Bot Aaron, B-O-T, probably capital. Yeah, it's capital B-O-T, and then Aaron, Aaron is the way it's spelled. and he's pretty funny. He's very funny, actually. He's like this just regular guy, and then he's just cussing all the time on Xbox. It's pretty damn hilarious. But he's got really great content. He does tips and tricks and reviews and commentaries and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. I just wanted to talk about the channel here. The future of this channel, the Animal Gaming franchise. Just kidding, it's not a franchise. That is a misconception. I know we're pretty damn good, but I mean, obviously, we're not a franchise. I mean, anyway, wow, I'm getting off topic. Anyway, so the future of this channel, I basically want to just get it rolling on the river, rolling on the river. I don't know if it's river or something else, but I'm saying river, and so get over it. Anyway, we should be playing a lot of stuff. I don't want to be like one-sided and only play COD or only play Minecraft, but keep in mind I love COD even though I'm terrible at it, but sometimes do well. You know, I don't really know what's going on with that. But so we should be playing Minecraft, maybe even League of Legends. I'm also terrible with that. I mean, I went to Howie's Game Shack, which is like a gaming place with my friends. And I was like, you know, let's play some League of Legends. And I got an all-day pass because my friends are like, it's going to be so fun. And I'm like, 30 minutes in the first game, I'm like, shit, dude, I suck at this game. This isn't fun. But if I were to play with other terrible people, it would probably be a hell of a time. So I'm definitely going to try and do that. Left 4 Dead, of course, should be hilarious. I've seen gameplays of it, and I've actually played it at other people's places, and it's really hilarious. Also, Killing Floor is another game on Steam that I really like. Trouble in Terrorist Town, you know, Counter-Strike Source plus Gmod equals fun times. And also, I do have a PS3, and so games that are there, like Little Big Planet and Uncharted, I don't know if I would record Little Big Planet, but oh, that'd be cool, actually, maybe for like playing with a guest, or like having someone come on and play with me. That would be pretty cool. And also, I bought GTA the other day, GTA 5. No, I'm just kidding, I bought GTA 1, isn't that great? Okay, anyway. I bought GTA 5. Funny side story with that. went to the store with my friend, and we're gonna buy it. And then the guy doesn't have any. He's like, "Oh, but we have the collector's edition, which is like $100." And I'm just sitting there like, "Hey, let's pay $40 extra for a sticker." I'm just kidding. I don't know what comes with it, but I definitely don't think it's worth it. So I didn't get that. So I'm like, "Hey, man, can you check the other stores for me?" He's like, "Yeah, man, yeah, I'm gonna check the other stores for you." And I'm like, "Wow, that's great, man. That's really great." And so so he checks the other stores near me, and he's like, "Okay, so your typical GameStop guy who doesn't want to be there. Okay, so like the other store, they have like 0 or 5 copies." And I'm just sitting there thinking, how is that helpful to my situation right now? I'm debating whether or not to go on a 30-minute drive to the next GameStop, and I get this guy's like 0 or 5. I'm like, what? No. Like, I'm not gonna waste gas and possibly not get the game. So I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna buy the game. Look how bad that aim is. I can't even. Wow, look how terrible I am. I'm just like, I'm gonna buy the game and have it shipped to me. And he's like, "Oh yeah, we'll ship it to you for free since it's so inconvenient that you came here today and didn't get the game." And so I'm like, all right, cool. So that should be coming in soon. Should be fun time. And so I also wanted to talk about things I need to buy. One thing is a pop filter for all those P's and B's and those bodacious B's and promiscuous and pro pigacy planet pap papa papa. So I hope your ears didn't just die, but they probably did. Anyway, I'm such a dick. Oh my god. Anyway, so I need to get that. Also, I'm going to college next year, so I can't bring my TV with me, so I got to get a monitor. And so I'm gonna get one of those. Also, got to get some new headset. And hold on, real quick. Let's look at the gameplay right now. This guy just walks in, doesn't even see me, looking at near me. Look at. Just can't. That is hilarious. Oh my god. And then I die because I'm stupid and just run in here to A. But anyway. So I gotta get that. I also want to get the A40 or A50 headset for Astro because they're so great. You can use them on PC, PS3, and Xbox. Right now I have the X31 Turtle Beach, and they're great. But I've had to buy 3 talkback wires because they just don't work very well, and so it's really pain in the ass to have to go order them on Amazon all the time. And they recently discontinued the X31, so I'm just like, shit. So any sort of warranty or technical support is going to be downgraded in some way because I have a product that's been discontinued. So I definitely want to get Astros because I'm just going to want to get something that lasts me forever, and that would be the Astros. Anyway, I folded up my paper that has stuff for me to talk about on it, so this is really awkward. Okay, it's unfolded now. And so schedule-wise, I don't really know how my schedule is going to be. I've got a lot of things to do. I've got Common App and whatever college application stuff to do because I'm a senior in high school, so I got stuff to do, so I can't promise any specific schedule. But I'm really hoping that I can just get a bunch of content out because I love playing with my friends and laughing at the moments, but I always just don't post stuff, and it's like, what are you doing, bro? So I'm trying to get it going, and yeah, so basically that's about it. And the rest of this gameplay is there's one part that's hilarious towards the end. So I'm just gonna talk about something that happened to me the other day, which I think is really funny and really awesome situation. And so the other day, my teacher, he's like, hey, or actually rewind more. It's like, so there's this thing called convocation, and it's something that we have twice a week, Mondays and Fridays. and it's where the whole student body and faculty meets, and we just talk about stuff and like current events and whatever. I hope microphone users didn't just die because of that. I apologize greatly. Um, anyway, so we have this convocation thing, and I'm like, damn, son, this is a convocation. And I lost my train of thought. Just kidding. Okay, so one of my teachers is like, hey, you know how we do a prayer before every convocation? Which is what happens. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, hey, why don't you do a prayer? And I'm like, that sounds like a great idea. I'll do that for you. And because, teacher asks you something, and you can't just say no. So I'm like, yeah, man, for sure. Great. And then 2 seconds later, I realized that I've just signed up for public speaking, a prayer, in front of the whole student body, with which I have horrendous fear of public speaking. So, this is a bad situation for me, and so I'm just like freaking out. And at this time, I'm also studying for the ACT, so I've got some stuff on my plate, and I'm also freaking out, and I'm like, this is terrible. And I know some of you are like, wow, he's so stupid, like, he's talking right now on a YouTube video, but he can't do public speaking. It's like, no, I'm actually talking to my computer screen by myself with my dogs, not in front of a student body. So, anyway, that was pretty funny. It's pretty damn funny. So I'm just freaking out. I think about something to pray. I'm very Christian, so I definitely thought of something, but I just didn't know how to say it because I'm just so afraid. And so the day comes, and I'm just thinking it's going to be a normal convocation with just, very casual. And then I walk in the gymnasium, and there are cameras set up. And I'm just like, what the hell is happening right now? What is this? What is going on? And so I go to my teacher, and I'm like, hey, what is this? He's like, oh, we're just recording this for the newspaper or the whatever. And I'm just like, what? So my first public speaking experience is not only in front of all my school, but in front of a camera. And I'm just like, oh my god. So anyway, let me just pause for a second. Something funny happens right here. And so I throw a grenade, try to distract the guy, and I go over here. And I'm like, kid, just watch this shit. I pre-fire so bad. Look at this. Pillars are in the way. And I just, oh my god. Look how bad this is. I just spray and pray, get him. Literally, I'm so terrible sometimes. And then this guy just can't even kill me either. I don't know what it was. Connection, something. The fact that they're bad, maybe? I don't know. But, anyway. So I go to do this prayer, and I am shaking like a mofo. And so I'm mic'd up for the camera, and I'm literally shaking. And I explain to the school that I'm super nervous of everything. And then everybody's just laughing, and it turned out to be a great experience because I just cracked some jokes before I did a prayer. And my prayer was, and speech kind of thing was really meaningful actually, and so it was really nice to have the support that was actually there, and so that was really cool. But it was I was literally shaking like I had hypothermia or something. I thought I was gonna die. I thought I was gonna puke. Like I was sitting there waiting for myself to go up and pray, and I'm just sitting there like, what the hell, man? I'm scared. But anyway, guys, that was funny. This is a funny moment right here. I get my streaks and don't even get to use them. But all stuff aside, I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. I won't be doing super long things like this, but I had a lot of things to cover, and this gameplay was hilarious because I'm terrible. But anyway, if you enjoyed, like, favorite, subscribe, whatever, all that shit and stuff. And also go check out my friend Aaron's channel. But I'll see you guys later.